Hello everyone, in this video I'll be sharing my experience flying from Hong Kong to Fukuoka Airport on Cathay Pacific. Here is the plane I flew on this time. I was in the lounge a little distance away until the very last minute, so I arrived at the gate with very few minutes to get through. Group 3 is boarding, so I'll put in over there. By the way, I was a little surprised to find that they only use facial recognition at the boarding gate. No passport or ticket was required. Okay, let's board the plane. The flight from Hong Kong to Fukuoka takes about 3 hours. There are business class, premium economy, and economy class seats available. Cathay Pacific is renowned for its excellent service. That's why I was really looking forward to this flight. Here's my seat for this trip. Since it's just over a 3-hour flight, a window seat is fine. The seats are very clean and there is plenty of space between rows. My seat is right next to the wind. The view might be slightly partially obstructed. This flight is Cathay Pacific Flight 588 departing from the Hong Kong International Airport at 11:10 a.m. bound for Fukuoka Airport. There is a Japanese flight attendant on board. I saw her in economy class. She is very friendly. The safety demonstration has begun. The flight attendants were also conducting a demonstration at the same time. The plane finally started moving. Since Cathay Pacific is a Hong Kong-based airline, announcements are made not only in English but also in Chinese and Cantonese.
Please take a look at your safety card for what to do in the unlikely event of
The screen in front of me displays the destination, Fukuoka Airport. I usually fly domestic routes from Fukuoka Airport, but I rarely get the chance to fly international routes, so I'm really looking forward to it. This trip starts in Sydney with a layover in Hong Kong and ends at the Fukuoka Airport. Since any flight to Fukuoka Airport from outside Asia requires at least one layover, I feel that transferring in Hong Kong, which has a better network, is a better option in terms of both time and cost than transferring at Tokyo's Haneda or Narita Airport. Hong Kong International Airport is quite a large airport. I can finally see the far end of Terminal 1. Beyond the control tower, the satellite terminal also came into view. Hong Kong International Airport is still undergoing expansion, and the Terminal 2 is scheduled to open at the end of May 2026. It looks like we are heading for the far runway, so it's going to take quite a while. What came into view is the new Terminal 2, scheduled to open at the end of May 2026. The mountains fairly visible behind it are on the Chinese mainland. As we passed by, I spotted a plane belonging to the Taiwanese airline, Starlux. It's a new and luxurious airline, so I'd love to fly with them someday. It took quite a while, but we finally reached the end of the runway. We've taken off. By the way, I wasn't able to capture it on my camera, but there was a group of aircraft from the big three Middle Eastern airlines parked together. Aircraft that couldn't return to their home countries due to the current situation. There were planes from Qatar Airways, Etihad Airways, and Emirates. This is the window seat, but unfortunately the wing blocks the view, so it's a bit of a disappointment. It's the second row from the front in this class. It's easy to get on and off, but for taking photos, a seat a little farther back might have been better. The seatbelt sign has finally turned off. I immediately switched to the flight map screen. It's time for the in-flight meal we've all been waiting for. On this flight, it means lunch. This time I chose the chicken and chim omelette. It looks really delicious. It also came with Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I'm so happy. As we were having lunch, we began flying over Taiwan. Whenever I wasn't looking at the map, I was playing the 2048 game I've been hooked on lately. Before long, we were approaching Fukuoka Airport in the blink of an eye. Before long, we'll be arriving at Fukuoka Airport shortly. The wind is blocking the view a little, but I can see Fukuoka City now. It looks like we are descending from the northwest near Hakata Bay towards Fukuoka Airport. Arrived. It's such a relief to see the familiar scenery. I feel a little strange to hear the Cathay Pacific theme song at Fukuoka Airport. We are currently passing over the newly constructed second runway.
Also check that you have all your personal belongings before leaving the aircraft.
It feels quite refreshing because we don't pass by this runway when heading to the domestic terminal.
Taking care of you today. If Fukuoka is home, a very warm welcome home. Thank you for flying Cathay Pacific, a member of the One World Alliance.
We'll be arriving at the international terminal shortly. There are quite a few planes parked here, more than I expected. It looks like there are a lot of flights coming in from Asia. The flight attendants on Cathay Pacific were very friendly and helpful, which was great. I especially appreciated how efficient and prompt the in-flight meal service was. It was also great that they cleared away the trays immediately after we finished eating. In addition to Chinese and Japanese passengers, it seems that many Westerners were also using the flight to connect to Japan. There were quite a few of them. Okay, the seatbelt sign has turned off. Let's get off the plane. This business class section looks like it's been recently renovated. I'd like to try flying in it someday. I've just gotten off the plane. I'm so happy to be back at Fukuoka Airport. Thank you for a safe flight. This is my first time arriving at the newly renovated international terminal at Fukuoka Airport. It's very clean and not too big, so I think I'll be able to clear immigration in no time. Okay, that's all for this video. How was this trip from Hong Kong to Fukuoka Airport? Thank you for watching my video. See you soon!